Sometimes God gives extra blessings. Like this man, sometimes God can cause our accounts, he can cause what's in our hands to overflow. Yes. And many times when we encounter that, sometimes there's a temptation to think, oh, thank you, Lord, I can buy the thing that I wanted. It's not really for that. I said God has the right to disperse it as he wishes. Sometimes we get mad because the timing of God sometimes doesn't coincide with our desires. God gives us an extra blessing, but because he intends for us to be a channel and not a container. Here's the difference between a channel and a container. A channel is intended for things to flow through. God is putting that into your hand that you might give it to somebody else. You ever wonder why you had that extra blessing and God would cause somebody to come into your path with a need? That's because he put it into your hand for a reason. He said, I put it in your hand that you might give it to them because I want you to be my human hands that touch them to help them to see me. Let me say that again. When God causes somebody to come into our path after he's given us an extra blessing, he's intending for us to pass on that blessing that we might be his human hands, we might be his representatives, that their needs might be met, and they would, through us, see the Lord. I forgot to tell you the blessing of being a channel versus a container. The blessing of being a channel is the fact that when the channel is open, when the channel is flowing, the channel stays wet. Yeah. All right. Good word. Good word. God has some residue blessings for all of us. If we are obedient, God will give us blessings that continue as long as we're obedient. But I don't want to be guilty of cutting my blessings off. So guess what? I'll let it flow. I'll let it flow because I realize the more I give, he gives unto me.